What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another movie review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest animated film from Walt Disney Studios, and we're talking about Encanto. This movie releases to the public worldwide on Thanksgiving weekend, and this movie has been highly anticipated for me. It's got a great cast to it, and it has the songs that has been composed by the one and only Lin-Manuel Miranda. A young Colombian girl has to face the frustration of being the only member of her family without magical powers. This has been a really great year for animation when you talk about Mitchells vs. the Machines, Raya and the Last Dragon, Luca. And Encanto was one of my most anticipated animated films of this year. Just the concept alone, Walt Disney Animation Studios really has rarely ever let me down. And after the most recent effort, Raya and the Last Dragon, I could only hope for really good greatness in here. And I was really looking forward to this mainly because the songs were composed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. He also did Moana, so I was pretty pumped to see this movie. And it's a good time for the Thanksgiving holiday for the family to watch a fun animated film. So what did I think of Encanto overall? Does this deliver on the hype, or does it not deliver on the hype? I can say Encanto definitely delivers on the hype. I thought this was a wonderful film with magical elements, with really good emotion and comedy mixed into here. However, definitely not perfect, but we'll get to that. I do think Encanto is definitely worth checking out in the theaters this week for Thanksgiving. The sensational animation, as always, that Walt Disney Studios presents. Just the locations, the scenery in here, the landscapes, the forest, just the house setting, the breath of fresh air that these characters embody, and each characteristic of these people is really cool. Our lead character in here feels like a misfit, an outcast. She's not this magical wizard like her family is. And I do think the voice cast in here are all fantastic. I mostly want to shout out Stephanie Patrice, who voices the lead character Maribel, who I thought was definitely the highlight of this movie. This is a character I got behind. You know, she feels like an outcast from her family that just wants to prove herself day in and day out, that she is the person she says she is, and she discovers who she truly is. And I think the character all around was likable and enjoyable to watch. The music in here definitely slaps, and Lin-Manuel Miranda just always has beautiful lyrics and really catchy songs to the soundtrack. And Encanto definitely delivers some great original songs in here, especially in the second act. I think is one of the songs that could get featured for the Oscars, an original song. I just think the music just does not disappoint. It's Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's done this before. He's a veteran. He knows how to write damn good music. The scope of this movie also totally surprised me. For an animated film from Disney, going into it, it seemed very small scale, but it felt really large scale. The final act, the opening, the middle, it just feels incredibly well directed by the directing team. I think this is a film that definitely can relate to kids, adults, and elderly people as well. I think all age demographics can relate to this film and enjoy it. Encanto has a beautiful message about family, acceptance, being different is okay. It combines all those plot points to the best of its ability. And it's a very emotional movie too, so I definitely think you should grab your tissue boxes when you watch this film. It's not like one of the most saddest Disney films I've seen, but it does have some good emotions to it. However, I do have to say, it's definitely not a perfect movie. I only had just a couple of issues with it. My first one is there's a character subplot in here that gets introduced in here. I won't spoil it, obviously. I was enjoying it at first, but I was a little bit lost with it. I wanted a little bit more from it. It didn't make the most sense to me, and I really wanted more from this character. I wish they could have really dived into this character more, and once they do, it's like it's quickly brushed off like it didn't matter. I wish it would have dived into it more, because it felt like it was a big plot point to the film. For this being an hour and 40 minutes, it takes a bit to get going, but once we get to the third act and the second act, it starts to pick up. Just that first act was definitely a drag to get through. A lot of exposition, introducing the world, the characters, what the story is about, and then going on the journey. Takes a bit to get going. And then there's this term that I definitely would like to call the Disney formula. You pretty much know what the Disney formula is if you watch a bunch of Disney movies. You expect a lot of things to happen, and a good amount do happen in this movie. That's unfortunate. It does follow the Disney formula. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on Disney's Encanto, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel, and if you like this review, definitely hit that like button. Consider clicking that subscribe button for weekly reviews, rankings, and live Q&As. I talk movies all the time here on the channel, and you're not going to want to miss what's coming. So hit that like and subscribe button, and let's talk movies. Encanto was definitely emotional. It brought a smile to my face and some tears in there. Beautiful message for family, and being different is okay. Good storylines in here. It felt a little jumbled at times, but it's not the biggest issue in the world. So if you got the family together, definitely watch Encanto on Thanksgiving weekend. On my rating scale, Encanto gets a B+. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on Encanto. Have you guys checked out Encanto yet? If so, what did you think about it? Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Let's discuss it in the comments. Guys, I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. This is going up before Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey, spend a lot of time with your family this weekend. Look forward to my House of Gucci review. That is next on the docket. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!